the carpet, hanging out with us right now, Bad Bunny and J Balvin.
Thank you.
Song of the summer, one of the biggest songs of the year. You're here at the AMAs. What does that feel like?
If you've ever wondered what it's like to go from a small-time musician to sharing the stage with the biggest names in the music industry, Bad Bunny's life is a masterclass in exactly that. Since we last saw him shaking things up with Cardi B and J Balvin on I Like It, our favorite Bunny, pun totally intended, has hopped his way straight to superstardom. We're talking 3 Grammys, 9 Latin Grammys, 2 MTV Music Awards, 10 Billboard Music Awards, and oh yeah, he became Spotify's most streamed artist in 2020, 2021, and 2022, while casually breaking tour records with his Most Wanted tour grossing $208 million. With all these achievements, Bad Bunny's net worth has grown from a carrot size to a whopping $50 million, and we are still counting. So where does all this dough go? Well, not on carrots. Buckle up as we dive into insanely expensive things Bad Bunny owns. Let's kick things off with his real estate portfolio and its wildest addition, a truck. You see, after the final stop of his sold-out El Último Tour del Mundo 2022 in Miami, Bad Bunny offered lucky fans a chance to stay in this massive matte black truck. Of course, the truck, which was customized by West Coast Customs, had to go through other modifications like a bedroom, a dining area, and a kitchen in order to upgrade this to Airbnb status. And why a truck, you ask? Well, according to the singer, he wanted to give fans the chance to feel like they were on tour with him. So for the low price of $91 per night, a cheeky nod to the 9.1 billion streams he racked up in 2021, fans could get a taste of Bunny's world. Sadly, this was a limited time offer, but for those who snagged the chance, we are sure it was an experience they will never forget. Moving on. While his semi-truck Airbnb was fun, Bunny's serious investment game is happening in Los Angeles. Come on, there's no way you thought a truck, no matter how fancy, was all Bad Bunny had in his real estate portfolio. Oh, and when we say serious investment, we mean Hollywood Hills' $8.8 million worth of serious. This jaw-dropping estate sits high above the Sunset Strip and is everything you'd expect from someone whose music has taken over the world. The sprawling property boasts 8 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and nearly 8,000 square feet of living space, split between the main house and a 2-story guest house. It's all wrapped up in sleek, contemporary design with whitewashed interiors, living spaces, and a gourmet kitchen that looks like something straight out of a cooking show. One of the highlights of this LA dream home is the infinity edge pool in the backyard, offering panoramic views of the city. Throw in an outdoor barbecue center, a lush garden, and a rooftop balcony perfect for sipping drinks while watching the LA sunset, and it's clear why Bunny's calling this place home. Now let's take a quick tour to the pandemic days. While most of us were panic buying toilet paper and binge watching Netflix, Bad Bunny was hunkered down in style. I'm talking about a rental mansion in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now, the exact details of this mansion are as secret as Bunny's next album, but we got a few glimpses thanks to his Instagram live videos during lockdown. Imagine quarantining in a place so luxurious that your biggest decision is whether to take your Zoom calls by the pool or in the home theater. Now back to the Big Apple, where Bad Bunny decided to break records, again, in 2023 by renting a West Chelsea luxury penthouse in New York for $150,000 per month. Most of us could live off that for a whole year, but for Bad Bunny, that's just rent. And what does that kind of rent get you? How about 4,552 square feet of indoor living space, a private 32-foot lap pool, and 4,593 square feet of outdoor space? There's even an outdoor kitchen and a landscape rooftop with views of the Hudson River. Oh, and inside, you've got a library with a spiral staircase that leads to a rooftop terrace. Because nothing says, "I've made it," like reading while overlooking the New York skyline. But Bunny doesn't stop there. He's even got a little musical history in his latest home acquisition. In early 2024, he dropped $8.3 million to snag Ariana Grande's Bird Street residence. Now, it's not exactly a mansion, it's just under 1,600 square feet, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in style. Built in 1946, this 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home sits on 3 hillside parcels, complete with an angular swimming pool that looks like it could be the setting for a high-budget music video. With all these million-dollar mansions and sky-high penthouses, you'd think Bad Bunny would slow down on the extravagant spending. Nope, he's just warming up. Because if you think his homes are impressive, wait until you see some of the wheels he's driving. Bad Bunny's first ride after hitting the big leagues was the sleek white BMW M4. This isn't just any Beamer though, it's the kind that makes car enthusiasts drool, going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds and topping off at 180 miles per hour. We all know Bunny for his laid-back vacation songs, but honestly, behind the wheel of this M4, he's anything but chill. Valued at anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000, this baby is basically a starter pack for the rich and famous. They say you can't be a star without a G-Wagon, and Bad Bunny's Mercedes G63 AMG is the ultimate celebrity SUV. It's a beast, a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that pulls a massive 416 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 in just 5.3 seconds with a top speed of 149 miles per hour. This thing looks like it could survive the apocalypse and still get you to the Grammys after party in style. Bonus, it's valued from $150,000 up to $300,000. Yeah, so maybe you might want to hold off on adding it to the list of things to buy for now. Next up is the RollsRoyce Dawn, a car so luxurious you feel like you should be wearing a tuxedo just to sit behind the wheel. If you've watched the music video for Yo Perreo Sola, you've seen Bunny and this car making magic together. With a 6.6-liter twin-turbo V12 engine under the hood, this beast cranks out 563 horsepower and hits a top speed of 155 miles per hour. But here's the real question. How much does this rolling luxury set you back? Well, this beauty is valued from $300,000 to $370,000. And that's before any of Bad Bunny's personal touches. Because Bunny, being Bunny, couldn't leave the car in the factory version, and so has his custom pink interior, and you better believe he dropped some extra grand to give it that personal touch. Now for the showstopper, the Bugatti Chiron. This isn't just a car, it's a street-legal spaceship. Only the creme de la creme get their hands on one of these, and get this, there are only 30 ever made. It's got a W16 8-liter quad-turbocharged engine, which generates 1,500 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 2.3 seconds. Honestly, that sounds like something you need on a racetrack, not the streets of Puerto Rico. But hey, it's one of the most powerful cars ever made, and now Bad Bunny gets to say he's in that club after parting with $3.5 million. But just when you think you've got Bad Bunny pinned down as Mr. Luxury, bam, he goes and buys a Toyota Corolla. Yes, the man who owns a Bugatti decided it was time to trade the hypercar for something a little more under the radar. Turns out the Bugatti was attracting a bit too much attention, and from the wrong people too. Remember that time The Miz and John Morrison had a little fun defacing the car?
Oh, a nice little signature.
The humble 2003 Toyota Corolla came with no turbos, no carbon fiber, just a 1.8-liter engine that spurts 130 horsepower, barely more than a moped. But he likes it that way. After all, when you're a global superstar with paparazzi hiding in your bushes, a low-key ride can be your best friend. Plus, it's easier to parallel park. And yes, we're giving his truck a second mention because come on, it's a truck. This 53-foot-long matte black 1988 Peterbilt 359 Semi is technically worth anywhere from $80,000 to $200,000. But with all the crazy customizations it's gone through, we're willing to bet Bad Bunny has easily dropped at least $500,000 to turn it into the ultimate party on wheels. If you thought the surprises ended with his wild choices of rides, think again. In 2021, Bad Bunny pulled off the most unexpected career switch. WWE wrestler. Yup, our boy went head-to-head in the ring, even winning the WWE 24/7 championship belt.
Bad Bunny's a champion! Bad Bunny is the 24/7 champion! You kidding me?
Well, not exactly inside the ring, but you get it. Besides, he held onto it for a month, which is honestly like 29 more days than we even expected. So that has to count for something. And he even made it to the last 5 finalists in the Royal Rumble before Brock Lesnar body slammed his dreams. The upside? He made as much as $100,000 per appearance. So maybe those very real punches and blows aren't so bad after all. By now, we've established that Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, you didn't know that's his name, did you? Is breaking records left and right. But he isn't content with just dominating the music charts and a brief WWE career. He's also set his sights on Hollywood. In 2018, he updated his resume to include actor, playing the minor role of Everardo Arturo in Netflix's Narcos Mexico. By 2022, he upped that by starring in Bullet Train, alongside Brad Pitt, Joey King, and Sandra Bullock. He played the role of the Wolf, a Mexican assassin with a grudge, and let's just say Bunny's acting chops and rather swift death surprised more than a few critics. Bullet Train grossed over $238 million worldwide, and suddenly Bad Bunny wasn't just a music superstar. He is now a legitimate Hollywood player. And just when you think he's done with all these interesting side ventures, Bunny goes to become the co-owner of Puerto Rican basketball team Los Cangrejeros de Santurce in May 2021. Bet you didn't see that one coming. But that's not all. In August 2022, he decided to go into the restaurant business and opened Gecko, a Japanese-inspired steakhouse in Miami, launched alongside hospitality mogul David Grutman. The grand opening was like a red carpet event for the music and celeb world. Karol G, Joe Jonas, DJ Khaled, and others all showed up to see if the sushi was as fire as Bunny's tracks. Spoiler alert, it was. Bad Bunny's wardrobe collection is like his moves, bold and always keeping us on our toes. From rocking head-to-toe Gucci to blending streetwear with high fashion, the man knows how to make a statement while keeping it fun and funky. One of his most iconic looks? The all-white Gucci ensemble he rocked at the 2023 Latin Billboard Awards, making him look like he just floated in from a cloud of designer vibes. Or how about the sleek all-black Dior look he served at the LA premiere of Bullet Train? If looks could kill, right? Bad Bunny's watch collection is just as flashy. Some of the iconic pieces include a Rolex Day-Day 18038, dripping in 18-karat yellow gold, which is valued as much as $40,000 to $60,000. Then there's a Cartier Santos, another beauty crafted from 18-karat yellow gold valued at $60,000. And now for a real plot twist. Bad Bunny has been spotted rocking the vintage Audemars Piguet ladies watch. This baby costs anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000. And of course, we have to leave it up to Bunny to keep reminding us that a watch is a watch, no matter who it's marketed to. Now, don't even get me started on his Hermes Birkin bag collection. We're talking pieces that can cost as much as $50,000 and more. Basically a brand new car you carry on your arm. Plus, when you throw in his epic collaborations, his Adidas x Bad Bunny Forum Low sneakers, the Gucci x Bad Bunny collection, and those Crocs x Bad Bunny clogs, it's crystal clear this guy got this fashion thing down to a science. And friends, that's it on the luxury life of Bad Bunny and where all that money goes. One thing is sure though, from the streets of Puerto Rico to a global stage, our Bunny has definitely come a long way.